What's going on, everybody? MrHappyDrew with another Minecraft Centricraft server, episode 5 for season 2. As you can see down there, we've got 2 villagers on there, and I'm talking to Recoded right now, and it looks like he's able to give us 7 more. In today's episode, I'm going to be doing a couple projects. I'm going to go and I'm going to work on the slime farm that's over there with Mr. Cakeman, and I'm also going to work on an iron farm for future iron, hopefully. When patch 14.3 comes out, the iron farm will just turn on automatically, but it won't be ready until then. But I'm just getting prepped for it. I'm also going to in that same episode be building a creeper farm. So let me go meet up with Recoded, and then I'll meet up with you guys here shortly. See you guys soon. Welcome back, everybody. We're here at the observation deck, and we're going to... Well, I'll first show you what me and Recoded were working on there. Me and Recoded were working on getting some of these villagers. I think I have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 villagers down here. And we're going to be using these villagers for future villager breeding, and also we're also going to make a future iron farm with these villagers. But we're gonna be it's gonna be two different things. So yeah, I was able to get those from Recoded. If you don't know, Recoded has a really neat like villager breeding area in the sky that's going to be a future, I think, airship. I'm not quite sure what he's going to do with that. But check out his videos for more information. He's got some good stuff going on. So we have our villagers right here for our future, like I said, Iron Farm and Village Breeder. And we're also going to be heading over to the slime farm that Mr. Cakeman's been working on. Mr. Cakeman, if I didn't tell you, has been clearing out a whole mess of stone and other materials for a future slime farm me and him are going to be working on. So I'm going to head over there right now and help him out with the design of the farm. So I'll meet with you guys here shortly with a little bit more progress. See you soon. Welcome back, everybody. We're here with Mr. Cakeman, and we are building our future slime farm. Uh, so yeah, I guess we'll meet up with you guys when we have more progress. See you soon with lots of slime balls. Alright guys, we got a quick update here. We've got the slime farm going pretty good. We got the golems on each side, and we got our floor in place. We're just getting the rails going, and we should be finished relatively soon. See you guys in just a minute here. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, I've taken a bit of damage here. I've lost my helmet and my pants. All for a good cause, though. We're here at AFK at the slime farm. Not AFK, but, you know, just standing here while I talk to you guys real quick. I just spent the last 6 to 7 hours, maybe 8 hours, lighting up all the caves below the slime farm. As you can see, the rates of the spawn farm, the rates of the slime farm. Ooh, say that 5 times spot fast there. Are very, very quick. We're getting a lot of spawns in, and that's because I just spent, like I said, like the last 6 to 8 hours lighting up all of the underground areas within 128 blocks of our AFK area. Now, I did not get this side of the slime farm. Here's the only side that I have not gotten to, and that's just because I've lost a little bit of motivation. I mean, if you've been underground in Minecraft for a while, you want the fresh air of and sunlight for a while, because it just gets a little repetitive, and it just... I'll come back later and light up all these things, but as you can see, mobs are spawning in, and it is kind of a bummer. It cuts down on the spawn rate significantly for the slimes. Once we get all those other areas loaded in, not loaded in, but you know, torched up so they can't spawn, this is gonna be crazy fast slime farm. But yeah, so we've got that going for us right now. I'm going to head on over to our clock tower, which is right over in this area from the slime farm, if I can fly. Come on. It should load in. There it is. We'll head over to the clock tower in just a second here. And I want to get started on our future iron and gunpowder farm. So I will meet up with you guys in just a minute here. So see you soon. Alright guys, welcome back, welcome back. We're here in the future bar area, and as you can hear, maybe, there's a slight clicking if you stand on these blocks right here. If you jump, you can hear the clicking even more, but everywhere else, you'll just hear a dull clicking if you get around this area. And what that clicking is, if we head up in this up here right now. I've done a little bit of work up here, and we will actually... We'll just turn that down to 4, because I don't really care about that. We can kind of turn this off, this example off right here. So what we have going on right here is our future creepers, our future gunpowder and iron farms getting ready to be turned online. I haven't really finished the building process of this yet, but hold on just a second. Let me get this up here real quick, and then we will head up here, and I will show you what exactly I'm talking about right here. So this right here is going to be our future killing chamber for the iron golem / creeper farm. I'm going to put creeper, and I'll show you how we're making the creeper farm in just a minute here, but we're going to layer creeper farms, like three creeper catching facilities in between iron golem farms, basically. And we're going to set that up, so they're going to have two iron golem farm thingies, and there's going to be a whole bunch of other, I don't know the technical term, iron piston pushing creeper falling into the pit of death and destruction area. And the reason why we have the water back here, in case you were curious, is because if you don't have water, and if you have water like this in a catching area and you don't have it exactly spaced away from each other, it causes weird gaps and like puddles where like it'll just like have a like sort of like a source block like right here where you don't get pushed at all, and if you're a creeper you're just gonna sit there until something pushes you out of it. So that's why I had to push it exactly 8 blocks away from everything so it all would flow correctly. Now, inside of here, if you're wondering what this whole sign mess is right here, this is easy to explain. If I put this lava bucket here, I can kind of explain a little bit better. Iron Golems figure they are almost 3 blocks tall, and they're 1.5 blocks wide, meaning that in a 1x1 area they won't fall down. So even if they get into the middle of the section right there where all those signs are at, they won't fall down because they need a 2x2 basically to fall down. And because we have a plus sign of emptiness right here, they'll basically get pushed all the way into these corners, and then they'll take the fire damage from these right here. But our creepers that fall down, they'll just scoot right underneath of the fire that's right here, the lava, and then it'll get pushed down into these pistons, and we're gonna have these pistons on a timer, so they'll get these torches will eventually be removed. But yeah, by the pistons pushing them. And then all the iron and poppies that fall down into here will be pushed by pistons in the middle. And inside that middle section, I'll show you right now. Let's head downstairs in just a second here. Back downstairs. Come on, downstairs. Downstairs. There we go. All right, so right here, I'll explain this right here in a second here. But right here, we have our pistons that are pushing the items into the middle. Our dirt block is right there. And then we have right here, if you can kind of see that black line right there, that's actually 24 hopper minecarts sitting there waiting for our future creepers to fall into them. Because I don't know if you know this, but in Minecraft 1.13 or 1.12, they added entity cramming, which means that any 24 at 24 entities, any alive entity will be considered a cram state, meaning that, like, let's say we had a whole bunch of entities like right here in this block, and then this entity right here entered that block, and that entity was alive. The fire was alive. The lava bucket was alive. That entity would be crushed, take suffocation damage until the first entity that was there would take the suffocation damage, and then the newest entity would take no suffocation damage. But because hopper minecarts don't take suffocation damage or damage at all because of that, the creepers will be the first one on that list, so they'll take damage and suffocation damage until they die. They'll fall down, and inside this right here is another hopper minecart I locked into stone, and then it'll pick up all of the drops that are being picked up by these two right here. The one flaw in this design is, if I can kind of show you right now, is if we put like these, it only drops one at a time into this, because the way this is designed is that this right here locks when to kind of explain this, when items go into this dropper, it powers this this repeater, not a repeater. This comparator, sorry, which Bud powers this hopper, which will then put the observers facing each other, which causes a 1 tick delay signal, which will then power this hopper. Now, this hopper then Bud powers the can't speak properly today, the dropper, but because of the hopper being powered, it turns off the power's pushing capacity to push down, so that it has to wait for the comparator not to read that there's anything inside the chest anymore. It drops the piston down, and then it just has just enough time to put one more item into it. Now, the system as is right now, I might change because it might lock up our entire thing. I might actually just push the hopper so the hoppers are like facing like this way over here, and like have this whole thing changed a little bit so they don't interfere with the items going into the droppers right here. So I might just have it so move this whole thing over 1 block over here, so we'll have another bunch of hoppers like facing into like a dropper that would be where this comparator's at, so it wouldn't be interfering redstone wise. I might change that in just a minute. Now that I'm talking to you guys about this, and then we'll just have that going on right there. Up here, I will be setting up a hopper, not hopper, but the pistons, so they'll be on a timer. So every 5 or 6 ticks, they will send a signal through, and then it'll just push the entities towards the middle to get crammed. So they will give us those sweet, sweet drops, the gunpowder drops, and then the iron and poppies will automatically be killed by the lava above, and then they'll drop in here as well. This stream is going to get pushed all the way where my scaffolding kind of is right now, which is going to get pushed into our bulk storage room, which we're going to eventually make upstairs. Now, that's pretty much all we have got for right there. I'm going to continue with the building process, and I will meet up with you guys in just a minute with some more updates. See you soon here. Welcome back, everybody. We're here in our right above our future pit of death and destruction right down there, and I'm just going to kind of give you guys a little example of how our farm is going to be working. This right here is going to be our future gunpowder / creeper farm, and how this is basically going to work is that creepers, most mobs, they need room to spawn, right? Well, creepers and not zombie pigment, not zombies, because zombies need a 2x2x1 area to spawn in. That's a certain light level. Creepers need the same thing, but they need a 1 by like 1.8 to spawn. So technically they can spawn inside this spot right here. So because we have the trapdoors right here, other mobs that could spawn are spiders, but because it's a 1 wide and not like a 2 wide gap right here, the spiders can't spawn here. So that's the reason why we only get creepers on this farm. It's really efficient if we're up high or we're in an area where a lot of other mobs can't spawn. This farm is going to be very productive. And how this works is when it spawns in, it's going to step on the string right here. I don't know if you can see the string right here. I'm kind of overlining it right here. And the string connects these 2 tripwire hooks, which will then bud power this piston right here, which will then, I'll give you a little example right here, which will then shoot them off into the water, and then they'll float down here. They'll hop back and up and down as they eventually make it down here to the pit of death and destruction. Now, heading back up here to where we were just at, it's super, super fast. Both sides, here, if I can do this. Both sides shoot at the same time, and then when the mob gets dropped, they drop at the same time. Now, other mobs can fall and land on top of this, but as long as the mob that was on here originally gets ejected, there shouldn't be any mob backups, if that makes sense. So that's why we can also get our iron golems to fall down here as well, because it's a 2 wide gap, and iron golems fall through 2 wide gaps. So all this 1, 2, 3, 4 platforms for these creepers per 4 spawning spaces per platform. This is, I'll call these platforms, I guess. And right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 platforms. And if we head up to here, where I've kind of started outlining where we're going to have our future iron farm, right here. This is going to be our future. This is going to be our future iron farm right here. And this design right here is actually based on a sort of tutorial that DocM77 just came out with like last week. And it's for pre-release 114.3. I'm basing this iron farm. Iron farm is not effective right now in 114.2, which our server is in right now. It's only working in 114.3 pre-release because of the panicking villager spawning, the way they spawn. Hopefully, when 114.3 comes out, they don't change the way this works, because if they do, then this is not going to be an iron farm. It's just going to be a creeper farm. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this just being a creeper farm so we can get a whole bunch of gunpowder. But if we can also make it a bonus iron farm where we just get iron off, just passive iron all day long, I'm not going to scoff at it. How this works is where this torch is at, you put a zombie with a name tag on him so he can't despawn, and he scares these, right, it's going to be inside of each one of these, 1, 2, 3 villagers will be in here, and in 114.3 they have a new mechanic called panicking villagers, and panicking villagers can spawn a iron golem once every 30 seconds as long as there's not an iron golem already inside of the area in which they are observing in, which is a 6 by 16, I think it is, 6 by 16 area. So just on the safe side, I made this area up here 23 blocks high, so if they observe any, they can't really observe any golems being killed down below. And I'm going to make it so right here, right above in this area, it's going to be at the very top, is where we're not very top, but one level lower than that. We're going to have it so they can spawn iron golems again up in that area up there. So we will have 2 spawning areas for these villagers to be able to spawn in iron golems. So that's basically what we've got going on right here. Like I said, the links to ilmango's creeper farm design and DocM77's pre-release 114.3 iron farm design is going to be in the doobly-doo down below, like I said. And I'm going to start putting down these villagers. Now, we do have one villager kind of in this area up here. I don't know if I've shown you the villagers. I think I did. I think I showed you earlier the villagers we captured. Yeah, right up here. If I can just continue forward the jumping. Bam. We've already got this one right here. He's already signed up to join us in our future. He's just going to be panicked all day long, unfortunately. But that's going to be fine. So I'm going to go and get down 3 villagers in here, lock it all up so they can't escape, and then get another 3 villagers up in that area up there. The zombies I'm not going to put in right now. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna put in some more platforms a little bit more, and then I'm gonna put the zombies in sort of last. I'm gonna put the zombies in, and then I'm gonna work on building the creeper farms all the way up. So I will meet up with you guys in just a few minutes with another progress update. See you soon here. Welcome back, everybody. All right, so remember what I said in the last clip that we are going to use DocM77's pre-release 1 of 14.3. I was looking at that, and the server is on 14.2 right now, which that wouldn't work on, but I assume that pre-release, that 14.3 is going to come out, and that farm would work. So I was just doing a little bit of research before I actually got the farm like in place with the zombie and everything, and down here is where these guys were just at. And I was reading through the patch notes, and 14.2, 14 pre-release 2 came out. Sorry, saying 14 points or whatever is just kind of confusing for me. So I'll just say this. Pre-release 2 came out, and in pre-release 2, Mojang patched it so you can't get super fast iron farms anymore. They basically made it so you have to, these guys, when they go into a panic state, the villagers, when they go into a panic state, they have a cooldown, which basically says, all right, so you're in a panic state right now. You could spawn 1 iron golem, and then you have to reset your panic state in order to spawn another iron golem. So in order to reset that panic state, you have to go to sleep and go to your job site. So it has to happen before the panic state resets. So unfortunately enough, the design that had before, the one that was putting out an iron golem every 30 seconds, which is fantastic. It was like 500 iron per farm an hour. which is we were gonna put 2 in, so it's gonna be 2. So it's gonna be 1,000 iron per hour, which is really nice. Passive iron just flowing down every 30 seconds. We get iron golem basically. 2 iron golems every minute basically. No, it would be 4 iron golems every minute. Wow, my math is terrible today. So, anyways, this design isn't working in the current snapshots, and I'm basing this. I was basing this farm off the future 14.3 when that got released. So, because this design right here is not working anymore, we're just going to go with what the standard for everybody's iron farms are nowadays, until we can figure something else out that's better, which is fill a bunch of villagers in with workstations and have them spawn above and fall to their death, basically. And then I don't know if you know how these work, but villagers will how iron golems spawn in nature right nowadays is they spawn when villagers gossip to 5 or more villagers about what maybe hey, this village is getting kind of big. There's 5 of us. Maybe we should get an iron golem here to protect us. That's basically what they do, and they only gossip right first thing in the morning, and they gossip the last thing they do at nighttime. So those are the only 2 times that villagers will gossip with each other. So if you sleep during the nights, you can get faster golem rate spawns, but if you just passively AFK, you're not going to get a lot of spawnage for your iron golems, which is kind of a bummer. But we're going to put 25 villagers in here, which is possibly 5 golems, because if you get 5 of them talking to the thing, so it's 5 golems a day, 5 golems spawn at night. If you sleep during the nighttime, so they'll spawn 5. You sleep, it'll spawn another 5, and then if you just sleep on a rotation, it's an okay farm. It's not what we were hoping for before, but it's a lot slower, definitely, but it'll have a maximum of 5 golems per spawnage, which is very nice. So I'm going to have to raise the roof of this thing up 1. Actually, I think I could put slabs and they could probably still walk. Yeah, I could probably put slabs right here and they could probably still walk across, hopefully. So I'm going to figure that out right now and make sure that they won't be able to suffocate any blocks or anything. And then I will meet up with you guys. Oh, if you're wondering why there's only 2 here and not the 3 that were originally in here, it's because one of them fell down here. And he is gonna end up dying in the room of death and destruction, which is what did I name it? It's the pit of death and destruction. He's not living long because he's not gonna survive very long in there when I turn the machine on, because when I get these iron golems going, he's gonna get pushed into the pit. He's already in the pit, but he's gonna get crunched up. So unfortunately, we lost 1 villager, but we're going to breed a whole bunch up here in a minute. So let me get going on this, and then I'll meet up with you guys with their progress update. See you soon. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here on my camera account to kind of show you the final touches we've done on our build here. Let me go down a little bit, past our first storage room, into the second storage room, down into where the villagers are sleeping right now, currently. Now, we did overbreed them by about 4 villagers. That's fine, I don't really care. So how this is right here, we have 40 beds inside of here, and we have 20 workstations on this side, and we have 20 workstations on this side, so everybody can get to them. Well, they'll talk and mingle and do their thing right here, so they'll be able to spawn iron golems. Now, if you don't know, our villagers, when they talk to 5 villagers, they will talk to to spawn iron golems. They'll talk to 5 villagers, and they all have to agree to the spawn of iron golem. If they all agree, an iron golem is going to spawn on one of these platforms right here on the side, and over on this side here, it's kind of a mirror image, and they'll fall in here, and they'll fall down here, kind of where you see those creepers falling right there just a minute ago. Now it's currently nighttime, so we have a lot of mobs outside, and now once we get this lit up, and once we get, so mobs won't spawn, this creeper farm is going to be pretty great. How did that happen? How did this spawn? Huh. Interesting. Well, that's not supposed to happen like that, so we'll have to see if we can fix that in a minute. Huh. I'm just thinking, like, because this is all slabs right here. These are all unspawnable blocks. So I'm, like, looking for, like, a spawnable block. Where would that be at? That's not spawnable. None of those are spawnable right there. How did that happen? Weird. That's really weird. Maybe this block... Maybe that block right there in the middle? That's where they spawned at? Do I have that on all the other ones? I do. Do I have F3? What is this? What is this right here? It's a slab, yeah. And it's a bottom slab, so they shouldn't be able to spawn there. What is going on with that? So I'm going to have to push these iron golems off and get them killed. That's weird. I'm going to have to fix this. Maybe I'll change design and drop that down a little bit so it's unspawnable right there. That's pretty weird for me. I didn't realize that was a spawnable spot for this. Anyways, let's take a sleep real quick. Anyways, this should be 8 iron golems spawning at a time. Those 2 iron golems right there could be why I'm not getting the drop rates I thought I was supposed to be getting. Let's turn our sound off so those pistons don't get annoying. And then let's go to sleep real quick and on my main guy, and then we will see you got some creepers spawning in right now. And then we will see the villagers talk real quick, and here comes some iron golems. There's 1, 2. There should be at least 4, but there's 2 up there already, so we might not get any more iron golems. So he's got 2 right there. Any more? 3. Looks like 3 of them's dropped in there. So we should have... So those 2 iron golems up there are stopping our other spawn rates of our other iron golems. So I'm going to fix that up there. It's going to be real easy. I'll just design fix it up. Just make it so there's a drop down like right here. This will drop down, I guess, in the design. So it's not possible to... Or even just put a bottom slab right there, 2 bottom slabs to break it up on all of them, so they're unable to spawn. There won't be a 3x3 right there. Let's do that. We'll do that. We'll knock them off. We'll catch them on fire. We'll do our thing, and then that should be done. This right here is not 90, but like 80% complete. All we have to do now is build our storage room inside of here. We have another storage room inside of here as well. This is our bulk storage, or is our bulk storage going up here? I'm not quite sure yet. And then our secret project right here for later on. And I think that's it. I mean, other than designing the very, very, very bottom, was that late golem right there down there? So we had 4 golem spawns. Yeah, we had 4 golem spawns or 5 golem spawns that time around. So we should have 8 golems spawning a day, a cycle, I should say. Let's see here. Anything else? Oh, we have to decorate the interior that we have not done yet. We haven't done the decorations for interior. So this build is almost complete. So we're about 2-3 episodes away from this being complete. And with that, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, and ta-ta for now. See you guys again next time. Ta-ta.